Hi guys, welcome back to this Lordship Recap. Today I'm going to be storytelling a movie titled The Sleeping Dictionary, released in 2003. This film is set in 1936 when a young, just graduated British man, John Truscott, arrives to the Sarawak. At the beginning of the movie, we could see John arriving Sarawak, where he met Valencia, who escorted him to the Iban, in where he met Bullard, the governor of that British district. Later that day, Valencia took him to the Longas, where he met the Iban king. He was entertained and he got drunk and also entertained the Iban. So the next day, Bullard introduced him to his sleeping dictionary, Selima, whom he reluctantly rejected but later agreed on the ground that she would only be a dictionary. Then the next day, he went up to the Longas to collect the Chinese head, but the Iban made joke on him. When he returned back to the house, the chef introduced him to a young man who would assist him in his private ways, since he doesn't want to sleep with his assigned sleeping dictionary. But he got angry and drove the young man away. Right there, he had some misunderstanding with Selima and she fired him. But in the morning, he apologized to her and explained to her why he does not want to sleep with her, and then asked her to re-employ him again, which she agreed. So the next day, John visited Bullard, where he met his wife Aggie Bullard, and she advised him to bed the sleeping dictionary or the Iban will think something is wrong with him down below. Then that night, he started learning the Iban language with his sleeping dictionary. It was romantic and they got to talk a little about their lives. So the next day, he collected the Chinese head from the Iban and took it to the governor, where the governor admired the Chinese head and invited him to the ceremony. Then that night, he learned some Iban language, and this time he slept with Selima in order for the lesson to sink in very well. During the lesson, she promised to teach him the bed ways while he teaches her English language. So this carried in for some nights and his Iban language were getting better. But during the ceremony, Bullard made it clear that he must not develop any feelings for the Iban, and this is forbidden. So the next day, we could see Selima getting mad at John because he didn't stood up for her when she needed him. That night didn't end well. Next day, Truscott and co arrived Jakarta country in order to investigate on the outbreak which is causing death to the people. And later that day, they found out that it's the Dutchmen who came to mine pure silver. Truscott wasted no time and killed all the Dutchmen. There and then, he reconciled with Selima and he made a decision to run away with her. But the plan was leaked by one of the crew that followed them to Jakarta. So Bullard called Trust and warned him. Also, the head of the Longas called Selima and begged her not to run away with Truscott. Then Aggie used the situation to blackmail Truscott into marrying Cecilia. A lot of stuff really did happen. I really don't want to spoil the movie for you guys, so I urge you to go to my Telegram movie booth and download the movie for yourself and see how it ended. Please subscribe to my channel for more romance recaps. Thank you.